Hey everybody, Dogbird here, back with the DD4 Cosmic section we're starting here. This is Node 7. I'm actually bringing in 5 characters. You can just bring in 4 if you're just starting. However, I would recommend bringing in these 5 characters you see here, the iwatch ladies plus Kestrel. The reason being, you probably should be using this as close to your arena team unless you have Adam. In which case then you would not be needing Kestrel, but still Kestrel is a great character. She is probably the best character in the game with those dual tags. She does not cost a whole lot. She takes a little bit of skill, a little bit of tech, and you're going to need to build her up anyway for like the Doom raids. And just anything in general that you can use Kestrel in, you're probably going to use Kestrel. So anyway, so let's take a look at who I'm bringing in exactly. We'll take a look at Nebula first up. Of course, Gear 15, level 80. I only have 2 of the T4s, her ultimate and her passive. I would recommend the basic as well, giving her a little bit more oomph. She does do that percent-based health hit on the basic, making her very valuable in Dark Dimension. She can also be useful in the Doom raids on the tech section, because tech doesn't really have an answer right now. So she is an option. As you can see, I have her at 5 gold, 4 red. Still working on that 6th. Of course, I'm bringing in Moondragon, gear 80, level 80, sorry, gear 15. I have a 4/4 Moondragon. I've done all the T4s except for her basic. Basic's really not needed. You really need the T4s in the 2 heals, because this is your source of healing. And of course, her passive is just really good for Infinity Watch, because you get that focus and resistance that they need. Of course, PHYLA-VELL, she is a great character. I use her in the Doom raids on the bio section with the symbiotes. I wanted to get past the Doom bio boss. She does make it a lot easier replacing Venom, at least that's what I found. I only have a 4-star, 4 red, 4 yellow right now. If I ever get the 5th star, once she gets out of that arena orb, then she'll be 5/5. But I do all the T4s in her. She's a great character. She does a ton of damage. Gives out a lot of buffs to you. Great. And of course, like I mentioned, Kestrel. All around the best character in the game, probably. Has the dual tags. Doesn't take a whole lot of gear. It's actually quite important, as you'll see in these cosmic nodes. That little bit extra ping does help. I have all the T4s except for basic. I would recommend all the T4s in Kestrel, but due to budgeting concerns on this account, I couldn't afford the basic right now. I will in the future, though. And last but not least, GAMORA. Of course, this is my baby account. Of course, my baby account goes and gets the 7 red GAMORA. So that's what I have her at 7/7. Tons of damage. Don't have the T4 in her special. That is more of a luxury T4. Of course, with GAMORA, you can do all the T4s, and I do recommend at least doing these 3. Like, again, this was budgeting concerns of T4s. So, alright, here we go. Node 7. Let's see how we can do this. This is the hardest part of the node. Probably all cosmic is just this opening salvo with this Magneto, this Emma, Blob who gets in the way, Strife who's always doing the ability block, and a couple Namors who like to ult you. So first target is of course Emma. I want to get her out of there because she's always going to be doing her ultimate and blinding and removing buffs. That makes her priority 1. See, we're just dealing with the blind right now. We only need PHYLA to go and cleanse that. There we go. Plus we got some barrier out of that. PHYLA heals herself up because we had Death Proof on her. That was thanks to Moondragon. And here comes the first Namor. And not quite enough to get rid of Emma. Blob doing his thing. Okay, Emma's now gone. Thankfully Nebula's ultimate was up, so we get to get some evades up. And start working on that other Namor. There you can see Strife with his ability block. He didn't hit anybody though. It didn't land, I should say. And really just gotta get through this Namor. There we go. Big GAMORA definitely helps. A lot of damage. You can see the damage that Kestrel's doing. Blob was about to go, we used Moondragon's Terminal Line, plus we got a heal out of it, healing us back up. That's why Moondragon's so important to keep her alive. And of course you want to make her bigger because she heals based off of her percent health. Getting the defense downs out there, so that when we do something like this, we are always hitting defense down. Normally you want to save that base, that special on GAMORA, for when there's a death proof out there so you can steal it, but it's sometimes nice just to do a whole bunch of damage. And get rid of that. We got rid of Blob, we got rid of Strife, now here goes the second Namor. All that's left in this wave is just knocking down this Magneto down. So we're just gonna basic. Alright, there we go. Domino doing her special, X23 doing her ultimate. X23 will absolutely wreck you. So that makes her our first priority target. Believe it or not, this Domino can actually do quite a bit of damage because she's always doing her AoE. Just trying to do as much damage and get X23 down as quick as possible. Really don't want. There's the Domino. And this is where the KESTREL pings really come in handy. If everybody with defense down, means every time you're attacking, you're getting a double tap minimum, thanks to KESTREL. And then you have the whole Skirmisher Striker combo with Nebula. Give you even more damage. You just go through these nodes with just absolute raw horsepower and damage. Yep, gonna put the defense downs out there, plus it hits everybody at the same time with KESTREL. What makes her so good for Dark Dimension 4 at least. And you can see that, you know, Hulk is already down in the red, even though he's smashing constantly. Got a couple heal blocks out there. I want to hit somebody with a defense down so that way we get that ping. And now we can clear those here blocks with PHYLA-VELL. Plus we got some barrier, plus PHYLA heals ourselves up. The Hulks are gone. Need to get rid of that Doctor Strange. Don't want him flipping our buffs back on us. And if you let him go, he can eventually res, but we kill him. He's pretty squishy. Domino's the only one with defense down, so we want to hit her. And she's dead thanks to KESTREL. They're pinging. Now we just have to deal with 2 Deadpools and the last Negasonic. And we're done with this node already. So very fast node with this team. Like I said, it's just absolute raw power. You're just throwing a ton at it. You can see, gonna heal up Moondragon because she's in the red, so we had to use her heal. There goes Deadpool, and all that's left is Negasonic for the one-shot. And there you have it. One shot of Node 7 Cosmic.